up in about an hour. So then expect delays in Ridgefield Park. But until then, that's normal.
Oh, jeez, not again. Can you give us a little route, please? Harry, Mama, where's Dad?
Get in danger. It should be your fault.
All that and a look at sports at the top of the list. Nice shot, Fred. You're set.
Rain will fall when you go to the mall. The air will clear. The sun will appear. Overnight low is 50. Move your rear. Hey, ho, woo.
Hey, I talked to him in HR. He said the company is reorganizing all the stations, and they budgeted us for a new senior producer. They pulled your employment records. You're getting it, Becky. You're finally getting the job. Don't tell me that I won't.
Yeah. He's just gonna wait over there. I got a videotape. Oh my god. My heart's like racing. It's so good. Wait till you see it.
What's going on? What is that? My niece.
That better not be a box of condoms again. I didn't even use the old one. You're gonna use this.
Becky, we have to let you go. I'm really sorry about this, kiddo. Corporate wants us to reduce our overhead. We're having to make big cuts, and they want me to hire a senior producer with more business experience to manage the contraction of the
But
show.
wait a second, you told me that you can't do that, right? Because I've been here so long and I worked so hard.
His name is Chip. Chip starts Monday. He has an MBA and a journalism degree from Columbia. They're grooming him to run the whole station in a few years. In the meantime, I can't afford to keep you both. Maybe look, I'm
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I fought them as hard as I could.
There's lots of terrific opportunities out there. You know, I mean, look at Chip. He got one. So maybe this is just a pushing me, you know, so maybe it's my next level, maybe into a network or. I mean, it's not like it's my whole life. It's only work, right?
Did you get any severance?
There were some budgetary cuts last year, so they weren't really offering. But I have feelers out. Lots.
Yeah, right. Honey, you think that today's show is going to call you up and hand you a job, and you have since your age, and it's not going to happen.
I know that. I do. I get it.
This is partly my fault. I let your father get your hopes up. He was not a happy person, let's face it. When he saw you aim high, he started to feel better about himself, so I never said anything.
What are you saying?
You had a dream, you know, great. When you were 8, it was adorable. When you were 18, it was inspiring. At 28, it's officially embarrassing. And I just want you to stop before we get to heartbreaking.
Any minute now, the ship is coming in. I'll keep checking the horizon.
take it.
Wait, I haven't told you what it is yet.
Well, our morning show has bacon.
I'll take it.
So, we're interviewing a bunch of people. Maybe you can come in and...
Sure, absolutely. Just tell me where to go and who to talk to.
Okay, I'll get you an email from the day where we are. And shall we say 3 o'clock?
Oscar says you're very talented and you work incredibly hard. Says you're the most promising producer he's ever fired.
Oh, well, that's good, I think.
So you're a fan of our morning program?
Oh, yeah, I think it has so many
We know it's
interesting...
terrible. Perpetually in 4th place behind the Today Show, Good Morning America, and the thing on CBS, whatever it's called, is a source of constant humiliation. Last year in the network softball league, the CBS team wore hats that said, "Please put on Daybreak." The actors of the show were difficult and semi
Oh, I know. Colin Peck is a pro.
heinous.
Paul McPhee is a...
That was
fine
disgusting.
reporter.
Ew.
Okay. Is Daybreak a shitty show? Yes. But it's on a network. And not just any network. This is one of the most legendary news divisions in the entire history of television. Daybreak just needs someone who believes in it, who understands that a national platform is an invaluable resource, that no story is too low or too high to reach for.
Are you gonna sing?
Look, Mr. Barnes, Jerry.
Daybreak's facilities are antiquated. It's understaffed, underfunded. Oh, and the pay. Awful. About half of what you made in Hey, How the Hell Are You, New Jersey. You've never been an executive producer. You're too young. Nobody's ever heard of you. And here, your education 3, not 4 years, at Fairleigh Dickinson in Teaneck, also known as Fairly Ridiculous. Did I miss anything?
Daybreak needs what I need. Someone who believes that it can succeed. Trust me, I know you don't have any reason to believe in me. But I work harder than anyone else. I'm in first, I'm out last, I know a shitload more about the news than someone whose daddy paid them to smoke bongs and taught semiotics at Harvard. And I devote myself completely to my job. It's what I do, it's all I am. You can ask anyone.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Okay. Thanks for the tour, and thanks for thanks.
These buttons right here.
Bobby, yes.
Good day so far?
Oh, I don't think so. Talk too much, ruined it. Sir, I'm such a huge admirer of yours.